Welcome to the channel. My name is David, and today we are watching Agatha All Along, Season 1, Episode 6. I don't know the name yet. I'll find out in a minute. But let's talk about what's going on. First off, let's talk about the mid-season trailer. And if you have not watched the mid-season trailer that was on Marvel's channel on YouTube, this might be kind of a spoiler. But I kind of want to talk about it because I have a lot of questions. So if you don't want to get spoiled with who Teenage Warlock is, I'll leave a little timestamp right up here. You might want to just go ahead and skip to the reaction because this might be a spoiler for you and I don't want to ruin it for you. But before you skip to it, if you could hit that like button and subscribe, I would appreciate it. We're working hard here. Peanut just hit those buttons. I would just appreciate it. But yeah, if you don't want to get spoiled, you might want to skip ahead. I'll put the timestamp right up here. Okay, so Marvel pulled a Funko Pop. I am someone who does not watch or who does not read the comics. I only watch the movies and the TV shows and whatever I learn walking down the Funko Pop aisle. I try to avoid the Funko Pop aisle now because of the spoilers. But Marvel decided to come out and just flat out tell us who Teenage Warlock is. Being a fan here, a casual fan. I say casual because, again, I don't read the comics, even though I'm a pretty avid fan. I had some other theories because it felt like Marvel was kind of leading us into the direction that Teenage Warlock is Wanda's son. But, Marvel a couple of times has pulled a fast one on us and done a little switcheroo, because think about in WandaVision. In WandaVision, Pietro came back, recasted Pietro, and for a couple of episodes, we thought Pietro was Pietro, turned out just to be the neighbor who was under Agatha's control. They switched that on us. In Iron Man 3, we thought the Mandarin was an actual badass villain who then just turned out to be Trevor the actor. If that was his name Trevor? I think it was Trevor. Ben Kingsley. Great job, by the way. Good job performance on there. But we thought he was the Mandarin, but they pulled a fast one on us. They switched it. So I was thinking, before I watched the trailer, that maybe Teenage Warlock isn't Wanda's son. I was thinking maybe he's a villain. Maybe he's working with Rio, because in episode 1, it seemed like they had a common goal, even though they didn't work, like you never actually saw them working together. I mean, Rio was dropping breadcrumbs to try to get Agatha to realize, you need to step out of the spell. And then, of course, Teenage Warlock did the little Latin thing and broke the spell. So I thought maybe they were working together. But no. If you haven't watched it, here it is. They just flat out come out and say he's Billy Maximoff, Wanda's son. So here I have a few questions. I have quite a few questions, actually. If this really is Billy Maximoff, and I forget, was the other kid's name Tommy? Where the hell's Tommy? Where's he at? Is this Billy? Is this version of Billy from this world, or is he from a multiverse? And if he's from a multiverse, how did he get here? And where's his brother? And what does he want with what does he want with Agatha? Or is this version of Billy, is he the same Billy that was in WandaVision, that was in Westview, and when Wanda ended the whole little dome thing and he went away, did he really not go away? Because my first thought was the Soul Stone in Infinity War, because when Thanos snapped, it seemed like the Soul Stone protected Thanos, and then it was Thanos talking to baby Gamora, who was the one who he sacrificed to get the Soul Stone, and he was safe. But it's like he was in a different realm temporarily. He wasn't there, protecting his soul or something like that. Or at least that's how I interpreted it. So when the dome went away, did he go into a different realm? Or, what the hell? How is he back? I thought that was just Wanda inventing it. I don't know. I'm so lost right now. How could Billy be back? Where's Tommy? And is he this world's Billy? Or is he from the multiverse? How could he be from the multiverse? How did he get here? There's no way, right? It has to be Billy from WandaVision. So then, okay, let's ask this. If that is the case, and it might not be, I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. If that really is the case, what does he want with Agatha? What the hell? My only reason I could think of is if he truly is Wanda's son, he's trying to get back to Wanda, right? That's what makes sense. If that's what the case is, and he's thinking Agatha can help them because he knows Agatha's, very witchy. He knows Agatha, apparently, because he was, had a relationship with her. And he knows, remember when Agatha was holding the boys hostage, which, you think would leave a bad impression, but, he's seeking her out and helping her. So is he trying to use Agatha to get down to the road? And he's just wanting to get back to his family? I don't know. I'm lost. But here's another question, though. Rio. How does Rio fit into all this? Because I guess, the spoiler, if we're doing spoilers, you've already seen it. You probably know who Rio is in the Funko Pop. Rio is, spoiler alert, again, skip ahead if you don't want to hear it. Rio is, I'm waiting just a second. Ready? Okay, that was enough time for spoiler. Rio's death, people. She's death. And if Rio is death, damn Rio, what the hell? Okay, so Rio is death. What the hell does she want with this road? What is she seeking? She said she wanted the bodies. Is she just wanting everybody dead because she's dead? Is she wanting Agatha's body? Is that what she's wanting? Another side note here, just a real quick question. If Rio is death, again, I have not read the comics, but I do remember during the Infinity War Endgame movies when they were happening, that they said they had to change the storyline of the snap in the comics because originally Thanos did the snap to impress Lady Death, and he wanted to kill half the people as a tribute for Lady Death or like a gift to Lady Death. I don't know. Is this Death, Rio, the one who dated Thanos? Because how did that happen? What was Thanos' pickup line? Did he just go up and go, "How you doing, Lady Death?" Like, did Thanos and Rio have a relationship? And if they did have a relationship, we're getting off track here just a little bit, but just, hold on here a second. If they did have a relationship, is she devastated now that Thanos is dead? Because if you're death, it's got to be kind of hard to meet some people. I mean, it's not like she can just go on Tinder. I like long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners. Oh, and by the way, I'm death. That's not going to happen. So it's got to be hard to meet people. If she was dating Thanos, were they exclusive? And I don't remember Thanos making room for Lady Death when, after Infinity Wars, he was on that planet by himself. It looked like he was like, getting ready for a life of solitude. So maybe they broke up. I don't know. We're way off track. Let's get back to this. We're way off track. I was just curious when I heard that she's dead, though. Did she date Thanos? That was in the comics. That's not in the movies. And again, I haven't read the comics, so I don't know. Okay, but so if Billy is Wanda's son, I have another question. Is Wanda really dead? Because I have a hard time believing Scarlet Witch died from rubble. In Infinity War, Thanos did this whole little wow like that, and he crushes a moon, throws it at Iron Man. Guess what, people? Iron Man survived. He didn't die with a moon being thrown at him. Scarlet Witch died by rubble? Hell no. Scarlet Witch is not dead. But then if she's not dead, wouldn't she sense that Billy's back? Like, that was the whole purpose in Doctor Strange 2, was to go to her family. Well, she would sense that Billy's back. So is she really dead, or is she in a different realm? I don't know. I'm definitely lost. There's a lot of other questions I have, but I'm so way off track right now. I'm getting confused, but you know what? It's because this show's so damn good. It's a damn good show, and I like shows where I'm left guessing and I'm asking questions. That means I'm interested. Worst thing that could ever happen, I wouldn't care. If I didn't care, then it wouldn't be a good show, and it's a damn good show. Other questions, though. Is Alice really dead? Come on, that's really sad. Is Alice really dead? Oh, and by the way, in the trailer, we did find out that, you know what, the witches, Candle Witch, Palm Reading Witch, and Agatha, they rise from the mud, so they're cool. They're fine. They're not dead yet. But is Miss Hart dead? Like, are they really dead? I don't know. I am very curious to see what happens at the end. Oh, one more thing about the trailer. I'm assuming you watched the trailer. There was a voice that said, "In the end, all roads lead to me." That sounded like Rio, which would be death. So is she the end game? Is she the one that they have to go through at the end of this road? Because if all roads lead to her, or go through her, or something like that, well, then that means that in order for Agatha to get her powers back and get whatever she wants, and Billy to get whatever he wants, and Candle Witch and all them, they got to go through her, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into that. Oh, and one other question. Just one other. You know, I know I'm going on like that. Did Agatha really trade her son in for the Darkhold? Because now I'm really questioning it. I'm starting to get suspicious if Agatha actually went down this road. It doesn't seem like she did. I'm actually thinking she didn't know. There's been too many things, like in the first trial, she had some questions on how things work. I don't actually think she's been on this road before. So is it possible she didn't actually trade her kid? Is it possible maybe her kid died and the story just got out that she traded him for the Darkhold, but maybe she wanted the Darkhold to try to bring back her son or something? Is it possible that Agatha is actually really on a quest to get her son also, just like Wanda was on a quest? You know what? I'm going too far. I've gone too far. Clearly, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, people. I'm lost, but I'm having fun. So you know what? Let's just get into this episode. Like I said before, if you haven't hit that like button and subscribed, I would appreciate it. We're working hard. But you know what? Let's just get into this episode. Familiar by thy side. Here we go. We got some questions we need answered. All right, we're starting with the backstory. I think this is going to be a origin story for Billy. No trial in this episode, I'm thinking. Am I supposed to know who that is? They look a little familiar. I'm so lost right now. Was he adopted, maybe? After Westview? I mean, this seems pretty recent.
We are so proud of you.
I don't know these people. Alright, so he's going to a palm reading booth. I guess this is where it starts. Maybe where he realizes who he really is?
Welcome to the Curious.
No way. Okay, she said this was a scam, though, for money. So they knew each other this whole time?
May I have your right palm?
Did she put the sigil on him? No, she can't. Because Agatha said that the Witch who cast it also gets it.
I don't want to know too much. Sorry.
It's clear that a long journey lies ahead of you. This journey will be one of great transformation and...
Alright, what you seeing there, Candlewick? Oh, sorry. Palm reading witch.
Your lifeline is broken in two.
That can't be good.
It can mean many things.
Not really.
I wouldn't worry. The tower reversed.
The hell's that?
You don't need to be a psychic to see that you're a good egg. Enjoy the now.
Okay, so she knows already. It's possible she set this in motion. What does she do after this?
Some kid left this in my tent. Will you make sure that they get it back?
Sorry to interrupt. We've just been informed there's something happening with the anomaly in Westview.
What? Okay. Okay, so maybe Billy's spirit takes him over? I don't know. Ooh, oh my god. That was harsh. Were they really going that fast? That was a hard hit. Oh, they can't die, can they? No, she's breathing. Am I supposed to know these people? Were they in WandaVision? I just don't remember them.
William!
No way.
William, can you hear me, baby? Call 911. I don't think he's breathing.
Did he really die? Is this like a Meet Joe Black? Brad Pitt dies and then, you know, a spirit takes over. Great movie, guys. Go see it. It's very long, though. Oh my god. The spirit...
Tommy!
No way. So we're saying the spirit of Billy lives in this kid?
Is he breathing?
Yes,
What?
he is now.
Okay.
Thank God.
Don't move him.
Who's Alice?
You remember what happened? It'll be okay.
This has more of an episode 1 feel of the detective story. We are definitely off the road now.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hi. Seriously? He's gonna make fun of me.
I'm moving my desk here.
He's reading minds.
Everything's okay. We're here with you.
Oh my god. So William's dead. And Billy's back.
Okay. Home sweet home.
Greg!
Even the dog knows.
Feels like we're stressing him out.
I don't know. What are we supposed to do? How do we fix this? I just want him back.
Oh my god.
Maybe seeing his room will jog something.
What if you
for
never
him.
remember?
Something.
It's never funny.
Anything. Just give me my son
That would
back.
be okay.
Stop worrying!
Whoa.
Maybe you're right, Mom. Maybe I just need to see my room.
She never said that though. Oh my god, people. This is crazy. I feel so bad for the family though. Does this mean that Tommy is out there somewhere too? And he just inhabited somebody's body? Maybe he's got to find Tommy.
My name is William Kaplan. I'm William Kaplan. I am William Kaplan.
Okay, so someone's about to put the sigil on him though, right? Because he can say his name.
What is this thing? You always have it with you.
It's nothing. It's a sigil.
I'm just gonna say it. I can't not say it. I'm just gonna say, William Kaplan, I love you.
Whoa.
I need to tell you something. The car accident.
Is he going to say he can read minds? No way. Not a smart move here.
I died that night. And when I came back, I was different. I'm not William Kaplan. At least, not entirely. I want you to know the truth. I want you to know the real me.
Don't say it, dude. Don't do it. I'm not saying lie to him, people, but just don't say it.
So you don't think I'm crazy?
No, I totally do, but for completely different reasons. I do have one question. If you're not William Kaplan, who are you?
Well, that's the question right there.
So on the night of the accident, we were only a few miles from Westview. Look, those are runes. This was a spell. Witchcraft. I did find this guy on Reddit. He used to live there. I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow.
Who's this going to be?
Couldn't have met him somewhere with lights, or people.
This is kind of shady. I don't think I'd want to meet somebody here. Alright, so who's it going to be here? I'm trying to rack my brain from WandaVision. I'm thinking maybe it's the mailman guy. The guy who was in the witness protection program. That's my guess. Of course, I don't remember what it looks like.
Are you Craft Crazy 17?
You must be Bonerific 69.
Horrible name. Oh my god, it's Pietro!
Randall. Call me Randall.
It's Pietro!
What did you want to know?
Start with what you remember.
Wanda had the whole town acting out this weird, sad sitcom plot.
Wanda Maximoff?
You want to hear this or not, Bob?
Damn, settle down here. Wanda did do a bad thing, people. Not cool, Wanda. Not cool.
It was not a good time.
Anything else of note?
Nope. Please don't ask about Agatha Harkness. Please
That's
don't
it.
ask about Agatha.
What
He's
do you
gonna
know
ask
about
about
Agatha
Agatha.
Harkness?
Come on, man!
Who is Agatha Harkness?
Oh man, damn.
Witch repellent!
Where do you get witch repellent? Can't go to CVS and buy it.
Fine, fine. You want the full deal? I'll tell you.
Alright, this is a bit extreme right here.
I didn't just suffer like the rest of the yahoos in Westview. My deal was way, way worse.
It really was. He was a puppet.
Agatha hijacked my life.
And he is going through some stuff.
She called me her husband, but I was her puppet.
I just said puppet. I nailed one.
I had this really nice lady hostage in my attic. I was a terrible influence on WandaVision's kids. And I poisoned a dog.
No! You poisoned the
Wait,
dog?
Wanda and Vision have kids?
Twins.
What were their names?
Billy and Tommy.
Oh, I was right about Tommy.
The little speedster and his mind-reading brother.
Oh my god, there it is.
What happened to them?
Wanda's dead.
Is she?
And the twins, they just disappeared.
Wait, Agatha is still in Westview?
Last I heard, she was under some kind of spell or something.
She killed a dog, people. Was the dog
Except
real
cash
though?
or, I'll give you half off tickets to my one-man show in Paramus.
Oh, what's he do?
I really need to fill seats.
Guitar maybe? Comedy show. Probably comedy show. What are the odds that he had this song in his collection? So Tommy could really be out there right now. Maybe he's like a track star or something. Does he put the sigil on himself? He figures out how to read this little domino. Or tablet, whatever you want to call it. And he puts it on himself. Is that possible? Oh, look at that picture. I think you could do that on Instagram with the filters.
And May Band, I'll see you at the end.
He's looking for Tommy. Well, sort of right then. He's looking for his family.
Release spell. Requires an important personal item.
So he just steals something. Huh. So right now Rio is in there talking to Agatha. They're having that little conversation with the pizza. Where do you get that book? I don't know if I'd want it though. I don't want it. You know what?
Great idea.
I don't want that book. Kind of cool to have though. But you don't mess with voodoo people. It's not voodoo, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so if he can read minds, couldn't he have read Agatha's mind as she was walking up the stairs and gotten out of there? Or did he want to get caught? This is all it takes to break a Scarlet Witch spell. A spell you read in a little book.
Okay, it's your. What am I doing? Are you okay? Stop! I'm trying to help you.
Police!
Ooh.
Hooligan?
Well, this isn't how I remember it. Wait, what the hell?
I panicked, so I ran, but
What compelled you to break into the home of a decorated detective?
So this is how it really happened.
I came here with a somewhat unorthodox plan to release you from the spell you're weirdly committed to, but...
Ow!
Damn.
You want to keep poking the bear?
She's totally committed to the detective part.
No, I do not.
You not want to poke
You're right.
that.
I do not want to poke the bear.
He's about to poke that bear. I could see why the other neighbors thought she was crazy.
What were you after?
The Witch's Road.
What road? Tell me about this. Tell me who she is.
Who?
Tell me what happened to her!
What are you talking about? These are just flowers. Okay, I'm gonna try this spell now. It'll only take a second. Exoe hunc feminam de fixa.
What are you doing?
Exoe hunc feminam de fixa.
What is that?
Feminam de fixa. That's really tight. Shut your mouth. I do not want to go back in the closet.
Who are you?
My name is William Kaplan.
What? I'm so lost right now. How did he say that?
Say again.
I'm Billy Maximoff.
Whoa. So who put the sigil on him then? Was there a sigil on there? The other witches saw it. Okay, this requires some pretty good upper body strength right here. This ain't easy. Use your core, Agatha. It's gonna be tough right here. That looks awful. Sometimes you gotta pay extra for that though. Okay, now what? What does that do for you? I thought he said that little tablet was a sigil. I need some answers, people. I'm getting lost again. Damn it.
That was quite a debut. A sigil. What's that?
Power is what I'm missing.
So he was faking it.
Hardly.
Power doesn't interest me. When did you figure it out?
I had a feeling when we first met. Even with the sigil in the way, you and your mother have the same tell.
Oh, so it really was a sigil. She could just read it. She's smart.
It's nice to see you again, Billy.
This is so weird, people. So she wanted him on the road.
Every witch with a beating heart can hear you now. Lilia and Jen. But life goes on. Yours, anyway. I mean, I've killed...
She needs a calculator.
my share. Tell me. I just gotta know.
She is so excited now.
Where did you come by this fresh body? Don't you dare feel guilty about your talent.
Oh, look at this pep talk.
So you broke the rules. Big deal. That's what kept you alive.
Well, how did he know as a rule, though?
It's what makes you a witch.
But I don't need you anymore.
Oh, look at this.
I don't know if I ever did.
Okay, he's a little nervous, people. He's a little nervous.
What does Billy Maximoff want at the end of the road?
Well, she's gonna figure it out.
Find Mama? What about Robo Papa?
Robo Papa. It's gonna be hard not to calling him that again.
So who is left? You're after Toby!
Tommy. I can sense him, I just can't find him. He's my brother.
Oh, here we go.
Just know that I do not trust you at all. Ever.
Got it.
I didn't really believe it. He's acting tough, but he's nervous.
Last one there is a nice person.
He is a nice kid, though. He's already a nice person. He's just acting tough.
I'm not that nice.
Yes, you are. You're acting tough, Hoss. I mean, you got to, though. All right. So now the quest for Tommy begins, and the other witches are still in the mud. Didn't even help him out. We know they live. Okay, so this turned out to be a Billy Maximoff origin story, and you know what? I kind of like the way they did it because it makes sense to me. He's not from the multiverse. He was the spirit of Billy as Westview was collapsing, the dome, and sadly a young man died just as the dome was collapsing, and he basically took over the body. That to me makes sense, at least. By the way, I feel bad for the parents of that kid, but at the same time, the kid died. So they were going to be in a bad situation either way, because sadly the kid died in a horrific car crash, by the way. That was brutal. The way that car hit the tree, just harsh. But so it was kind of sad for them. I did appreciate how he said he was now just going along with it for the parents' sake. So at least the parents felt like they had their son. But this is Billy Maximoff, and he's back. Now, I did say in the intro that I was going to give a spoiler for who Rio was from the Funko Pop. So if you don't want to hear this next part, I appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. But I'm about to get into the Funko Pop spoiler for Rio. Gave you fair warning. Spoiler alert. Okay, here's my theory now. It's possible that Tommy didn't make it and he died. And because he died, and we know that Rio is death, I'm thinking at the end of the road, you're going to have Billy have to go through Rio to get Tommy, because she has Tommy if he's dead, right? And Agatha might have to go through Rio to get her son Nicholas because he might be dead. It's possible Rio has them both, and they're going to have to team up to take on Rio. Just pure speculation, but that's kind of what I'm thinking, because if he wants Tommy and Tommy's going to be at the end of the road, and in the trailer, Rio said, "All roads lead to me." I'm thinking that's what she said. I'm thinking that was Rio's voice. That might mean she's got Tommy and she's got Agatha's son Nicholas. That's what I'm thinking. Just pure speculation. I thought this was a pretty good episode. I do admit I still have a hell of a lot of questions, but I'm thinking these next few episodes, we're going to see a lot of action going on, because, I mean, we only got 3 more episodes, right? So we got a lot of questions to answer. I'm still not sure if we're going to see Wanda. I still think there's a chance. I think Agatha has to go through one to get a purple back, but I don't know. But pretty good episode. We saw Billy, and now we know what he wants. He's after Tommy, and you know what? He has power, but then he doesn't have power. So I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm thinking Rio's got Tommy, Rio's got Nick. Yeah, and they got to go through him. Until next time.